I've been there, done that. I'm not speaking because I read this in a book. And I'm telling you, Queen, there is more to you. You don't have to talk about that to be interesting. You don't have to talk about that to be attractive. Tune in. Get ready.
Shut up and sit down.
Are you ready? This is Yema, and it's time for the sexual revolution. And I am your sexual revolutionist. We are changing the conversation about sex and sexuality from the bar to the church. It's time for our generation's version of the sexual revolution. Hello, beautiful ladies. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Yema, your sexual revolutionist, and I am here to challenge, inspire, and encourage you to have your own personal sexual revolution. And it starts from the head to the heart. And I hope you've watched the previous videos. They've been really, really awesome. If I do say so myself, it is amazing to be able to be open and honest and raw with you and talk to you about these topics. Number one, as a Christian woman. Number two, as a single Christian woman in this society, it is very, very important that we start providing another conversation about sexuality that's not centered on what society is saying about sexuality and then being opposite of that. That's not really how that's supposed to go. We are the ones, as the body of Christ, who should be dictating what the conversation about sexuality should be. So we're changing the conversation from the bar to the church. And I am excited that you tuned in today because today we're talking about your conversation. So when I say conversation, we're going to be examining and challenging the way that you talk about sex, the people that you talk about sex with, and why you say the things that you say when it comes to sex. And I obviously do not know all of the things that you talk about when you talk about sex or sexuality with your friends, partners, mothers, fathers, cousins, whoever they may be. I don't know what the conversation is, strangers, but I will let you know that the way that we talk about sex, because the Bible says that out of the heart, your mouth will speak. And so I want you to know that the things that you are saying about sex is coming from here. And the way those things about sex came to be in here is what you most often hear, what you most often see. And so the things that you're watching all the time, whether they be music videos, whether they be romantic movies that, all about the romance, and they're not even married, but they're making out and rolling around, and you're thinking, man, that would be really awesome to live that out. Or it's you're looking around at your friendships and the people that you are in close relationships with, and they are all about, I'm gonna go out the first night and I'm not in bondage, and so I can sleep with whoever I want to, and the first night I'm free, I can do that without strings attached. And I mean, all of that and everything in between has influenced you to speak and have conversations about sex the way that you do now. And so maybe you're someone who is very forward in your sexuality. Maybe you are the one that initiates this conversation. You meet a cute guy, you really like him, and you're not gonna wait for him to tell you that he wants you. You're gonna tell him that you want him because you just wanna get your needs met, because for some reason we think that sex is a need that needs to be met, like it's hunger, like we need to feed ourselves, so we need to have sex so that we get our level of intense sexual desire all the way down. Like it's supposed to be at a certain level, and so until that we go out and be sexual, we are going to be in some kind of health danger for not being sexually active. That's a lie. That's not true. I'm just going to say that out there. If you are somebody who really believes that, I love you, and I am open and honest with you to let you know that that is a complete lie. So let it go. That's not true. You don't have some kind of sexual meter that needs to be at a certain level to stay out of the red. That's weird. But so how do you talk about sex? When you begin as a female, as a woman, speaking about sexuality with the opposite sex, what is your conversation like? Are you very open about things that you have done? Are you very free because you think is a badge of honor to share about all the different escapades you have had, so that he can see you in a different light, so that he can see you as cool, or he can see you as someone who's not afraid, that you are the kind of girl that he wants to be with because you are adventurous in the bedroom or wherever it is that you've had sex. Is that your conversation? Is that what you say? And why are you proud of that? I'm not judging you in any form, in any fashion. This is not a judgment at all. Been there, done that. But I'm telling you, the reason why you may be doing that is because of insecurity. Because you're insecure that you have nothing more to offer than your body, than your past sexual experiences. Why is that the first thing that comes up? Why do you need to share that? Why is that a badge of honor for you? Why is that defining your confidence? Why is that defining who you are as a person? And I'm telling you, this is all from love. This is all from love, but all of these things are coming from your heart. This is from your heart. You really truly believe, if this is how your conversations are going, you really truly believe that that is all you have to offer. And if you're not that sexually free, brazen woman, then you're no good. You're just like, one of the guys or whatever it may be, or maybe you're trying to be one of the guys by being so open about your sexuality, but you're a woman. You are a woman. You are a precious woman. Okay? And so having those kinds of conversations, being very open about that because you think here's another notch on my belt or on the bedpost or whatever that may be, that is not your true identity. That is not the best you that you can be. I promise you, there is so much more to you that you have to offer. Your conversation does not have to be laced with your sexual escapades for someone to want to have a conversation with you. You don't have to carry it in the way that you hold your body, in the way that you touch yourself, because I know I've been there and I used to do all kinds of research because I wanted to be a clinical sexologist the way that society has designed that to be. And so I study all of these things, and there's certain ways that when you touch your body, it makes a man think about having sex with you, and you do all these different things because all your entire mindset is all about being sexually attractive to somebody else. And so all of your conversation flows from that place. I am telling you, Queen, there's more to you to offer than your sexual abilities. You don't have to tell him how good you are doing certain things. This is getting really real, but I promise you, I'm going to say it again, this is from a place of love, and this is absolutely not from a place of judgment, because I've been there, done that. I'm not speaking because I read this in a book. I'm telling you because I used to do that. I don't do it anymore, but it took me a while to get to the place to really talk to myself. Why are you doing this, Yema? Why do you feel like you need to talk about this so your conversation can be interesting? There is more to you. I had to speak that to myself. And I'm telling you, Queen, there is more to you. You don't have to talk about that to be interesting. You don't have to talk about that to be attractive. You don't have to share that. There should be mystery about you. There should be tons of mystery about you. I love you. This is a short video because really this is one of those challenging videos to really journal again. Why? Lord, please help me. If you're a new Christian and you're trying to figure out this thing, you're trying to figure this thing out, like how do I still be me but be pleasing to God? How do I still be me? But the real question is not how do I still be me, is you need to define who you are. Who are you? Who are you without all of that sexual vixen, without you wearing that? Who are you without that? Who are you without people knowing your sexual abilities? Who are you? You are more. There is more to you. More. There is more to you. You have purpose. There is a passion that you have on the inside of you that if nobody paid you to do it, you would do it anyways. And you would do it with excellence. You have a passion. You have a heart that cares. You really do. I know some, maybe some of us have been through enough life where you're just like, I really don't care. I could care less, right? But you do. You have a brain. You're smart. You can think. You could use it. You could solve problems. You could do so many other things. You could inspire people in your conversations instead of making it all about you and all about how good you are in bed, about how you've done this and done that. You can share about your passions. You can share about your desires. You can share that. And me telling you to challenge why you speak about those things is not me saying don't hide your sexuality. But there is a right place and time to have those conversations about your sexual behavior. I'm not talking about your sexuality. I'm talking about your sexual behavior. Okay? And so that's it for today. I'm telling you, that was a strong. I didn't plan to come that hard at y'all, but I think you needed to hear it. You really needed to hear that today. And I believe that it came at the right time. You were watching this at the right time. And so I love you. Thank you so much for watching. I am passionate about your revolution. I'm passionate about you changing and understanding and realizing the beauty of who you are, the way God created you, sexuality and all, having your own personal sexual revolution, starting from here down to here. Ladies, I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.